Hello? Is anybody home? How long do you think you can sit there and stare, Doctor?
Probably until we give up and go away. I'm starting to see an expression. Looks like disgust. No, he's falling asleep. Or at least that's what he wants us to think.
The police are downstairs. They want to transport him to Blackgate. What should I tell them, Dr. Arkham?
Tell them there's not a snowflake's chance in Lucifer's toilet. He's my patient. Batman had the sense to bring him here, where he'll be treated fairly. He's sick, not evil. A physician will be coming to check on your injuries, Joker. After that, we'll move you to a room where you can get some rest. I'm sure after what you've been through, you could use it.
You made it.
I said I would be here. I commend you on an excellent location for the procedure. I had to be sure you wouldn't send another of your stinking family members. The last one I had to kill. I told you I expected the best. That meant only you could touch me.
The man you killed, my son, he was the best. You would have been happy with his work.
Psh, these are my rules. Do you understand the enormity of it all?
Oh, yes. I understand perfectly well. And that's what I admire most about you. It's why I'm such a big fan of yours.
Good. Now get it over with, dollmaker.
Okay, then. This will only hurt a lot.
That felt fangasmic.
I know it did. Tonight we will both celebrate our rebirth.
In hindsight, there were signs. Omens of terrible things to come. The first one came with the rains. With the early snows blocking its mouth, the rains flooded the Gotham River, actually reversing its course for 3 full days. The second sign came soon after. A lion at the Gotham Zoo gave birth to a deformed cub. A cub with 2 heads. Rivers running backwards, beasts born wrong. We should have seen it coming. We should have read the bones. He should have too. Most of all, him. That sound about right, Harvey? That's what you're worried the newspapers will say.
Hell, Commissioner, you could write the copy yourself. I'm just saying, with the river and the 2-headed kitty, whatever the hell the next big crime is, it'll have the push of superstition behind it. We should all get ready for some blam. The rags will be leading the charge, though. Everyone and their granny will be saying we should have seen it coming because of the omens and the strange days in Gotham.
Yeah, probably.
And that doesn't bother you at all?
Of course it does. What bothers me more is the part of me that worries they're right. But honestly, right now, this moment, what bothers me most is right over there.
That was the last one, eh?
Yep. Every single hideout I had up here for my smokes. Exposed and tagged. I've only got one hiding spot left at home. And Barbara's sure to find it soon, unless she hounds me. What the hell was I thinking? Offering a damn prize, a day off.
Your health, probably. But who am I to talk?
Yeah, maybe. But truth be told, I never thought they'd actually find them all.
Aw, be the proud daddy.
All right. Let us descend. I have a few things to finish before I clock out.
Seriously, though, Commissioner, that lion giving birth, everyone there to see it, all the kids with their balloons, and what comes out but some two-headed monster?
Yeah, polycephaly. It's not as uncommon as you think.
Heh, tell that to the kids in therapy. I mean, some damn things you can't unsee.
Commissioner, we found these 20s in a hot spot in the Narrows. The iodine test was clean, though. You want me to order more analysis?
No, don't bother. They're bleached and reprinted.
But how can you tell?
I can smell it on the bill.
Serious?
No. Jackson's looking left, not right. See?
What the... How did I not catch that?
Go easy on yourself, Daniels. Back in Chicago, Everyone, be calm. Stay where you are. The generator should... And there we go. Is everyone... all right? No. Not you.
Hello, Gotham's finest. Now stop me if you've heard this one. A man walks into a bar.
Everyone watch out! Mr. Joker, he's in the room. Joker? Joker's in here?
Oh, what's the matter? You've heard it already. Okay then, let's try some new material.
Joker! Put your hands in... What? There?
All right, now how about this one? Officer Bradtree. A clown walks into a bar.
Oh, please! Stay away!
Oh, you've heard it, eh? Tough crowd, the old GCPD.
Bradtree, no! Show yourself, you monster!
All right, take 3. Officer Guadalupe. A clown walks into a police station. What?
Don't.
You heard this one too? Stop it! Oh, I'm just trying to get a laugh, Jimbo. It's a classic, too. So many variations. A clown in a Hawaiian shirt knocks on a door. Oh, or maybe a bat flies into a room. Or even a clown walks into a police station looking for his face.
Fine. Just leave them alone. You hear me? Come from me. Leave them alone.
Oh, Jimmy. All right. All right. I know when my act has bombed. I missed you while I was gone, almost as much as I missed him. I'll be seeing him soon enough, though. And he does have my calling card. You're looking so well, though. Little Barbara, too.
Don't you say her name.
So healthy, both of you. But I must admit, I'm disappointed in you too, Gordo. All the work you do to make Babs proud, and then you go and blow it. You hide things. Doesn't he hide things? Officer McCabe.
Get off me, you!
No! Oh, yes, Gamish. Yes, you do hide things. Like that last pack of smokes. The one you hide in your apartment. In that final hiding spot where Barbara won't look. Where no one will. Under your bed. In the wire netting. Sometimes I lie under there at night and listen to you sleep. The sad things you say. How I just want to reach my arms up and...
Jim, it's me. Where's the Joker?
Where? He's gone.
What did he say, Jim?
He told a joke. Oh, God, Batman. He told a joke.
Unidentifiable. No match.
Run fiber trace again.
Unidentifiable. No match.
You must have known he'd be back sometime.
Yes, I knew.
He stayed away so long this time, I imagine I allowed some small part of myself to become hopeful we'd seen the last of him. But I suppose, Master Bruce, if that rack of vials is grim evidence of anything,
It's evidence that I've stopped him before, Alfred. I'll stop him this time.
Of course you will. Forgive me, sir. It's simply that when it comes to him, I suppose I give myself, and you, more license to hope. And fear.
Fear? Come on, Pennyworth. Maybe Joker used to be some great adversary of my father's, but he's over now. I mean, he allowed some second-rate Dr. Frankenstein to get the better of him and cut off his face. Then he slunk off for a year to lick his wounds. And so now he comes back and steals his old rotten face from the GCPD icebox? So what?
Don't underestimate him, Damian. Whatever he was doing this last year, it wasn't licking his wounds. And he didn't let Dollmaker get the best of him. He allowed his face to be cut off. He left it there, for us. Like a message.
A message? Meaning what?
Right now, I'm not sure.
Batman, Nightwing calling in.
Go ahead, Nightwing.
Is it true? He's back?
It seems so, yes.
Have you told Batgirl?
I thought she might rather hear it from the Commissioner.
Batman, Red Robin. So, how'd he do it?
He used one of the GCPD's own pulse guns. Removed it from a squad car. They instituted them a few months ago to disable cars giving chase. He stole one and amplified it. Put it under the department, in the sewer. Aimed up.
He used the police's own weapon against them. It's almost funny. And the generator?
He blew it from inside. Hold on.
Batman, Batgirl, why didn't you say anything?
I thought the Commissioner...
No, about the Commissioner. Why didn't you tell me that piece of trash came after him? Look, never mind. What do you have on him?
Nothing. He took the face and disappeared.
But in the year since he dropped off the face of the earth, you must have something.
All year I've had an eye out for any sign of him. There's been no trace at all.
So where the hell has he been? And what does he have planned next?
Master Bruce.
Alarm subject spotted on
Look.
local media feed.
This is the local news, sir.
Batman, I'm hearing...
I'm seeing it. Run facial and voice recognition.
Hello, Gothamites. It's so good to be back. What? Don't you recognize me? It's Joker. I was away.
The arms, Master Bruce.
They're jokers. It's the old children's gag.
Away.
Oh, that bad thing we talked about.
It's me, Joker. I was away for a while, yes, but now I'm back.
Oh, good. But you can do better. Read from the prompter.
Now I'm back. The city was calling to me, you see, calling me back to serve. So here I am, and I come bearing news from afar, and that news is this. Mayor Haiti dies at midnight. The Joker has spoken. But just because he's mayor, don't think he may or may not die. He's dead as a baby bird smashed with a crowbar. Midnight tonight. Hee hee. Sometimes I just kill me. Please don't.
The voice recognition has come through, sir.
Who is he?
He's John Claridge, the son of the late Henry Claridge, the diamond magnate.
Henry Claridge was also...
The first person Joker ever murdered in Gotham, to my knowledge. It was the first time he appeared here. He came on the television just like that, and announced Claridge would die at midnight.
And
Joker had poisoned him 24 hours earlier. It was the first use of Joker toxin on record, too. All of it was the first time. He's reenacting it for some reason.
Batman, we can help on this one.
No. You're all doing crucial work of your own.
But Batman...
I'll handle him.
There's no way in. Everything's sealed up. The glass is bulletproof. The walls are 3 feet thick on this floor. It's a fortress, Gordon. That damn clown has no way in. Now you've tested enough of my blood to drown a vampire. You've pumped me full of enough of that vigilante's bat antidote to turn me into one.
I understand all this, Mr. Mayor, but I'd still feel more comfortable with my men inside the room.
Fine. If it makes you feel better. But keep him on that side at least, will ya? The soles of your standard issues scuff up the floor. I just had it cleaned last week.
Soles, got it. I'll recheck the elevators. Evening.
Evening, Jim.
I'm afraid to ask how long you've had eyes on the mayor's place.
Then don't.
Anything?
Mayor Hades' blood is clean. His signs are normal. The water's clean. Vents are clean. Security's up. So no, nothing. How are you?
Terrible. But I imagine you can see that. What did he mean when he said you already had his calling card? Was he talking about his face? Batman?
I don't know, Jim.
All right. I'm gonna get back. It doesn't show on me, does it? You can't hear it? I mean, in my voice?
It doesn't show. Fear. Jim's talking about fear. Fear for the ones you care about. He knows Joker almost as well as I do. All the men Jim's lost to him. The allies. The loved ones tortured and killed. He knows you can't show it, though. Not to the ones you want to protect. Not to anyone. So you pretend like you're not affected. Like you've heard it all before. Even now, when you sense something even worse in him. Something different. Meaner and angrier than before. Everything points to it. First, the face. Left there like a proclamation. Then disappearing for a full year. And now, the way he's come storming back. Breaking the necks of the officers himself at the station. With his own hands. Even though he normally doesn't do his own dirty work. The reenacting of the former crimes. None of it is like him. And the mention of the card. No.
What is it, the mayor?
No. It's everyone else.
Batman! Please! Oh, God.
Sending samples of toxin.
The toxin is a binary compound. Half was in an epidermal solution he must have dabbed on their clothes. The other half, the activating half, was in the floor cleaner the mayor used. Also, it's a variation of Toxin 34, but the troponin levels have been adjusted to produce a different muscular contraction in the facial muscles, resulting in...
A frown. I know. Give me something else. Anything.
It's likely nothing, but the computer is finding 3 non-essential components to the compound. 3 substances that seem to simply be additives, nothing functional. Chlorine, ethane, and common aspirin. Sir?
The first letters. He's taking it back to where it all started. A, C, E. Ace. Joker.
I've been waiting for you, old friend. I thought this would be the perfect place for it all to start again. This factory, this room, these vats, where you showed me the skin beneath my skin. Brings back memories, no? Little trip down memory lane.
The trip ends here, Joker.
missed you, Bats. How I still miss you. The real you, the one underneath. It's why I left you now. I couldn't stand it anymore, missing you. But I'm here now, rapping at your window, looking for you, my shadow, telling you to come out and play. So will you? Will you play with me, like old times?
You're not him. Where is he?
Too slow, old friend. Too slow to save the policemen. Too slow to save the mayor's men. And too slow to play with me. You've gotten fat. Soft. Oh, Bats, your kingdom rots beneath you. It makes me frown, 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 like the men at the mayor's feet. Frown so deep my jaw is breaking. Crack! I look at you and I want to knock on your skull and ask, who's in there? Who is this? Where's my old friend? But don't worry. They're going to correct it all tonight. Because now I'm here. I've come back to save you. Save you from the ones you call your allies, your table, the ones who make you slow, the ones who make you weak. I'm here to take them down, one by one. So that you may be reborn as the Batman this city deserves. Reborn in glory. Hope you brought your swim trunks.
Harley, I know you're up there.
He's not the same, Bats. He's not my Mr. J anymore. And what he's going to do to you? His plan? I can't.
Where is he, Harley? Tell me, where is Joker?
What in? There's my little guy. I've been looking everywhere.
My God.
Now, Mr. Pennyworth, stop me if you've heard this one.
Are you still out there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm always here.
I've missed you, you know. It's been over a year, but I can't see you. Come into the light. Where?
Not to worry. I'm right here. Right beside you. Just getting ready for the fun to begin. Aren't you excited? You should be. I've saved a big piece just for you. Right at the beginning.
What do you want me to do?
Take off your clothes.
What should I do next, Mr. J? Mr. J? Where are you?
Put these on.
Are you sure this wouldn't be more fun without the getup?
Oh no. This is going to be so much fun. You'll see.
The pattern in here is pretty intense, Mr. J.
It certainly is.
And the platform on these shoes, I'll be your height and have you build and I'll look just like you.
Yes, that's the idea. Just like me. Just how it's supposed to be. There's just one thing missing. That pretty face of yours. It spoils the reflection. I'm afraid it's going to have to go.
I don't understand.
You were always my perfect little monster, Harley. I pulled the pieces of you from my ribcage and stitched you back together with beautiful lies. I smashed your normal brain on the ground and replaced it with something magnificently abnormal. You are my creation. And if you want to serve me, I need you to be perfect.
I don't think I can do this, Mr. J.
Oh, but think of all the fun we'll have together if you do.
Would you still find me beautiful?
Oh, Harley. When did I ever say I found you beautiful?
Would it hurt?
Oh, tremendously. More than anything has ever hurt in your life. The worst part is the eyes. They're going to get all dry and crusty without the lids. Gotta start keeping eye drops handy. But right at the start, they'll stay nice and damp as your blood drips down over them, transforming the world around you red. Better close them now, while you've still got the chance.
No, I don't want this. I'm not ready.
There. It's done.
But I don't feel anything. You said it was going to hurt.
Got you good, didn't I? Yours is still on. When he comes, you run until he's in front of the hammer, then you activate it. Shouldn't be long now. Have fun.
Mr. J? Are you still out there?
Where is Joker, Harley? Harley!
He's gone, Bats. Gone. Maybe, though. Maybe you'll be the next one. Like I always thought you would. Maybe you'll come back. Like he used to be back then. Beautiful.
Harley! There's no time! You need to open this now! Now!
Damn it. Set propulsion tunnel to non-viscous. 750 psi burst.
Space enclosed and pressure sealed. Injury to user will be...
Override. I know its components by heart. The whole list. 11% sodium hydroxide, 34% sulfuric acid, 5% chromium solution, zinc sulfide doped with copper, which gives it its green glow. But even so, some afternoons when I can't sleep, I take out the old slide and study it all over again. I look for something I missed, some secret ingredient, the thing that made him. I stare until it all blurs, and I'm looking at nothing. Looking at myself, my own eye reflected back from the lens. There's nothing in this mixture but death. Something no one should be able to survive. Scan for heat signature.
Damage assessment. Irreparable. 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 Allies, be on highest alert. Joker may be targeting you individually. Repeat, be on the highest alert.
Alfred, there was nothing on Harley at the plant, but I sent you images of the tire treads outside. Maybe they... Alfred? Alfred, are you there? Alfred? No.
Hello, Brucey. I hope you don't mind my borrowing your butler. I'm planning something very special, a celebration for you-know-who. and I hear he is simply the best.
Master Bruce, I'm sorry. This degenerate waste of...
Chief.
If you think being blindfolded intimidates me...
you think you're... Oh no, you're not blindfolded, good sir.
But...
I burned your eyes with ammonia. Here, I'll do it again for fun.
Jim.
I'm sorry. Batman, come in. What do you have?
Last night, Joker kidnapped Bruce Wayne's butler. He also said he was planning something. A celebration, and needed someone to help him serve.
Alfred Pennyworth. Seems no one's off limits this time. Not that anyone ever is, I suppose.
No.
That's what I hate the most about that lunatic. With everyone else, there's some sense of logic, some motive that makes sense. Even the Deep Arkham crew, Riddler, Freeze. If you're a good enough detective, you can get some inkling what their next move might be, but with him, all you can do is react. See who his next target is. God help the man who can think like him.
Jim, that's why I'm here. The next target is you. There's no company called Gordon that has any connection to recording material. The label is custom made. No clues on it but the name itself. I'm taking you to a bunker I keep, Jim.
The hell you are! The only way I'm coming with you to some bat safe house is if you're... A tranquilizer, Batman?
Just come, Jim.
No. No, damn it, no! I'm not leaving my men. I'm not gonna hide away while they're out there on the front lines. Not after what he did to us. 19 dead, Batman. 19 on my head! Don't do it. Don't take me out. You know it as well as I do. The only way to beat him is not to be afraid of him. I need to face him. Even if it means opening old wounds. The worst ones. Worst.
Jim?
Worst.
Jim, hold on. It'll be all right.
How is he, Batman?
He's lost a lot of blood. I gave him a coagulant to stop him from bleeding out in time, but the thinner Joker used is a derivative of heparin.
Phew, that's rough stuff.
Luckily, Jim's stable now. He should be all right.
I got your message. Joker's after us all this time, eh? A family affair?
So he said.
And Commissioner Gordon is first on the list.
Nightwing. Earlier today, the Joker... He took Bruce Wayne's butler.
Alfred? What do you mean he took Alfred? From where? How?
It seems Joker lured him to the front door of Wayne Manor and abducted him there. I've seen the security footage. There's nothing to go on. The van he used is unidentifiable. Same with the hammer he hit Pennyworth with.
Hammer? My God. What are we going to do?
If Pennyworth...
Will you stop with the coded talk, please? No one's here. This is Alfred we're talking about. God, is that why you wanted to talk about it here in public? So we'd have to talk in code? So you wouldn't have to deal with...
I think this is easy for me, Dick. That man raised me. He's been a father to me for as long as I can remember, and right now that psychopath has him. I asked to meet here to save time. Every minute we lose, every second, Alfred is in greater danger. You don't want to use code, fine. I don't give a damn about code either.
I'm sorry, Bruce. It's Alfred.
I know. Which is why I've made the decision not to tell the rest of the family yet.
What?
They hear Alfred is missing. They'll want to come after Joker hard.
Of course they will,
and they'll let their emotions get the better of them. They'll go after him and he'll have the advantage, because they won't be in control. He already said it, he's after them too. And you.
You don't know that they can't handle it. Just let them in, Bruce.
I can barely keep control myself, Dick. And I can't take the risk. I'm asking you to keep this to yourself for now. I'm asking you to help me protect them.
Taking Alfred? You think You think Joker knows?
No, I don't think so. The note he left was for Bruce Wayne. Joker said he needed someone, a servant, to help him prepare for something. Alfred is well known as my butler, especially since we began the Gotham Initiative, and with Bruce Wayne's connection to Batman Incorporated. If Joker wants someone in the way of a servant, Alfred's the one he'd go for.
You really think that's all it is? The connection to ink, at most?
I do.
Bruce, is there something you're not telling me?
I know where he's going to be next. Joker.
Well, why didn't you say so? Let's go.
No. I'm going alone.
Like hell you are. If you think—
I need you to go to the aqueduct, Dick. He's reenacting his crimes. He's picking and choosing from our early encounters, redoing them, but in new ways, inverting them.
You think he's going to poison the reservoir?
I don't know, but I need you at the pipeline.
How do you know he'll be at the reservoir?
Because I know. Call me when you're in place.
All right. Just be careful.
Don't think about it, Bruce. Don't think about how quiet it is on the road tonight. Quiet, because you're supposed to be talking to Alfred right now. It's when you always call him, on the way to battle. If only you hadn't let the Joker get him, you'd be calling to tell him the facts of the case, to reassure him you'd be fine. But not really. No, that's what you'd tell yourself the reason was. But deep down you'd know you'd be calling to hear his voice, to be reassured. Stop it. Focus on the case. He's leaving you clues in his poisons. The blood thinner Joker used on Gordon. The company that makes it also provides the chemicals to treat the reservoir. And the reservoir was the site of your first fight with Joker. Your first real battle with him. It was where you first saw him. Really saw him for who he was. Where you understood what you were facing in him. And it was where he saw you back.
Hello, darling.
Where's Pennyworth?
What? No hug hello? No how you been? Not even a batarang to the head?
You're holding a remote. I make a move and you start pumping poison into the reservoir. Isn't that how it went last time?
You remember. That is how we did it last time. Back when we were full of vim and vigor, two young'uns.
What's this about, Joker? All of this.
See, that's the thing. It's always business with us lately. Business, business, business. So this time, I took care of all that early. So we can relax and have ourselves a nice chat. Face to face to face.
Took care of what?
Well, our business, of course. What was going to happen between us here?
What are you talking about?
See, in a moment, you'd get the call you're waiting for, and you'd make your decision. You'd decide to make your move, wouldn't you? You'd throw that batarang from behind your back, just like last time, and wham! I'd get hit. Ow! But being fast, I'd push my remote and poison the water. And you'd call your little friend, the one who used to be Robin, Nightwing, isn't it? And he'd blow the aqueduct.
Batman. Nightwing calling in. Batman, I'm just at the reservoir.
And then we'd fight, and you'd save the city. Sigh, sigh. But I'd get a few people again. That same handful I got last time. The ones who pull their water before it gets piped into the main city. Funny, you know they tore down the housing projects that were there last time. And instead they put up a condo for the young and uppity. And seeing as they're the ones I'd likely get, I just went ahead and, well, got them. Look. See? It's all done. The water is poisoned, the aqueduct is blown, the people are dead. Now we can talk.
You sick maniac!
Oh, no, Bats. I said I came to talk. See? Now we can chat, old friend.
You're nothing to me, but...
Shh. Don't do that. Don't pretend. Not here. Not to me, your faithful court jester. Because yes, it's the jester's job to entertain. But he often has another job, too. A deeper job. and that's to deliver bad news to the king. The worst news of the kingdom. The fleet has holes, the army's turned pacifist, the children's hands have rotted off and they can't clap for the fairies. And that's all I've ever tried to do for you, Bats. Bring you the worst news of your own heart, so you might survive it, laugh at it even, and become strong. And boy, do I have some news for you tonight, old friend. So let's cue the music and lights and I'll clear my throat and speak as loudly as I can. I'm even going to say it so your little bat family can hear it too, over the police wire. So, are you there? Are you listening, little kids? Good. Because I know who you are! All of you, Batman and company, beneath your little masks. That's right. I know your little secret identities. I know your names, your addresses. Heck, I even know which soap you each use in the shower. And why you always smell so good, Nightwing. And now that I know you all, I mean really know you, I have to say, you sure are a bunch of shitheads. You're fakers, imposters, phonies. Like Gordon, your friend Gordon. He seems so strong, but deep down, no, he's a bleeder, you see. He bleeds for everyone, the city, his men, his daughter. A tender bleeder. Phony. Now, I was just toying with him, but you all, I'm coming for you, one by one. Because you're the real bad ones, the true villains. The ones who've ruined my dear king. I mean, look at him. He can't even cage a few old owls without your help anymore. But I'll tell you what. He's keeping a secret from you all. A big one, too. And now it's too late. Because I know everything, all your little secrets. I've even written them down in this book. A book made from the skin of a bat. Maybe even one taken from that dear little cave you all hide in, eh?
You're lying.
Oh, am I? Well, I guess we'll see, won't we? But I'll tell you this, little bats and birds. Within 72 hours, you'll all be dead. And here's the punchline. Batman here will be the one who kills you!
What kind of place is this for a sit-down, boss? Outside the city limits, far from prying eyes and costumed idiots. It's an inspired choice, actually. Now I don't want to leave old Gilvear running the casino for more than an hour, so let's get this over with. They're all dead, Mr. Cobblepot. I can see that for myself, you imbecile. Fan out quickly. Find whoever did this. These are top lieutenants of every crime family in Gotham. This is going to get messy.
Oh, yes. Very messy.
Bloody hell.
Augie, no!
Oh, bollocks.
Ozzy. Shame on you. You should have told me ages ago how much fun it is to kill a man with an umbrella. It kept killing all these men from getting so very tedious. It'll be especially fun when all their bosses find out how they died. Gee, I wonder who could have done that. What rival crime boss has a whole bunch of death umbrellas?
This is going to mean a full-scale war, Joker. Do you have any idea what this could cost me?
Oh, Ozzy, don't be mad. I'm just trying to help you. These schmoes, they're fakers, Ozzy. They don't see the city like you and me. They don't know why what they're doing is really important.
I wouldn't have guessed you'd ever give organized crime a second thought.
Oh, I don't. Not really. Personally, I find organization takes so much fun out of crime. But in his kingdom, it is a necessary brand of evil. And you do it better than anyone. You know it's all about him. These petty criminals, these robbers and muggers and killers and traffickers, they feed him. They give him purpose. They worship and fear the Bat. 'Cause that's what it is, Ozzy. Worship. Crime is the religion that keeps this city alive. And you keep them fearful. You keep him strong. You know how best to lead his parishioners. So lead them, Ozzy. I took the first steps already. Now all you have to do is wipe out the rest and rule this city like you've always wanted.
If crime is religion around here, what does that make you? The Antichrist.
Just for that, how's about I give you a little choice? Let's say I take credit for this whole sordid scene.
And let me guess, in return you get a favor. What is it this time, Joker? Guns, bombs, all those rare chemicals you need for your gas?
Oh no, Ozzy. Nothing like that. I'm just throwing a special little get-together, you see, and I wanted to drop off an invitation.
And if I refuse?
Man the torpedoes, men! We're going to war!
All right, Joker. I'm listening.
Look into his eyes and tell yourself he's just a man. Tell yourself he can't know the things he says he does. He can't know your fears. But he has Alfred. He has your friend. And his eyes. You've studied the human eye. There are 6 eye movements that reveal motive, then 15 variations of each one. On everyone else you face, even the most hardened criminals, the pupils contract or expand, depending on emotion. Happiness, laughter, affection, the pupils open. Fear, anger, hatred, the pupils close. But not this. His pupils stay fixed. Tiny points of blackness. The eyes of someone who hates everything. Everyone. Eyes that let in no light. That see through the darkness. Stare into you. Each pupil, a tiny black pearl fixed in space. A bullet coming at you. Eyes that say he's more than a man. Eyes that say he knows you. No, you know what he is. Tell yourself the truth. He's just a man who fell into a vat of chemical waste. He's just a man, like you. Made of bone and tissue and blood.
That's right, Bats. I know who you are under that little mask. And more to the point, all of you out there listening, little birds and bats, I know who all of you are. And in less than 3 days, you'll be dead. Dead. Dead! By Batman's hand.
You know nothing, Joker. You are nothing but degenerate filth.
That's the spirit. Get angry.
Stay where you are. I repeat, stay where you are.
Listen to me, Bullock. Get your men out of here, now.
Not a chance in hell.
Well, well. The cavalry.
That's right, Freak Show. Right now, you're standing at the intersection of Dead and Dorndale. Meaning we got you in about 50 crosshairs.
Oh, Harvey? Is that you, Gumshoe?
Just give me a reason. One reason. I pray to God you do.
Hey, Harv, a question. Where were you the other day while I was breaking your friends' necks? I was looking for you. Couldn't be you were around the corner at that old dive behind the XXX Theater? The undertow pulling you away? Tell me you weren't, Harv. Tell me you haven't fallen off the wagon. Say it ain't so.
Orders, Lieutenant Bullock.
Leave them alone, Joker. This is between you and me.
You read my mind. Little privacy, fellas. Light 'em up.
No!
What the? Look out! Look out! Joker's got men in the trees. Repeat, men in the trees.
Get the gauntlets off, Bruce. Almost there. Now get to him. Get to him.
Ah!
Oh, look at you go, Bats. A little help here, boys. Now that's what I call a...
It's over, Joker. Tell me where Pennyworth is and I'll only hurt you a lot.
Hurt me? But Bats, after everything I've done for you this past...
Shut up! Where is Alfred Pennyworth? Now!
He's away. Far away. Part of a special dinner for us. A celebration for you, me, and your little family. You'll thank me when you see it, Bats. You will. You might even kiss my hand, as I just kissed yours, my lord.
Toxin. No.
Yes, old friend. My kiss captivates, you see. Stops you in your tracks. It's that full of devotion. Besides, there's no way I'd let you ruin the celebration I've planned for you. Not after all the hard work I've put in, all the blood and tears shed to make it happen. Shed by others, of course. But that's beside the point. It'll be spectacular. Here, let me give you your invite.
Bruce. Bruce!
Joker,
It's okay, Bruce. It's all right. We got him. He's in custody. He had a capsule under the water for an escape through the pipelines, but Jason here caught him at the entry point for the Gold Star.
Yeah, well, you're welcome.
Don't get cocky, Todd.
And Alfred. Alfred's all right?
He's fine, Bruce.
Joker was keeping him in a storage unit of all things, down in the Narrows.
1 cup of Earl Grey, 2 fresh white gloves later, he's back in action, Father. See?
Alfred?
Morning, Master Bruce. So good to see you up and about. And among your dear, dear family.
No!
Father, we have company.
We need to talk. All of us.
The Joker. What happened to him?
He got away in the confusion.
And the toxin in the water, we neutralized it, but it has lingering effect.
I'm fine. I need to get back out there. I have a lead.
No, Bruce. We need to talk.
We need answers, is more like it.
Who invited you, Todd?
I did. We all need to be here, Damian.
You have to tell us, Bruce, once and for all. Is what the Joker said true? Does he know who we are?
No, he doesn't.
Well, then how do you explain this?
How could you not tell us?
Because I was afraid. Because I believed that you'd let your emotions get the better of you. And by doing so, you'd give him the upper hand.
Let me get this straight. Telling us that he took Alfred, meaning he knows who we are, wouldn't help us understand what we're up against.
Yes, because he doesn't know. He took Alfred because of Bruce Wayne's connection to Batman Incorporated. Joker needed someone to help him prepare some celebration. If you were Joker, Alfred would be your first choice.
That's what you said at the hospital, Bruce, but there's been more evidence since then.
Come on, Bruce. What aren't you telling us?
Damn it, you're not understanding how he thinks.
Then explain it. I saw the footage from the GCPD. What did he mean you have his calling card? And what's the secret he was talking about, the one you're keeping from us? What is he getting at, Bruce?
Go on. Now.
Father?
It was a long time ago. Soon after I became Batman. Before all of you. Not long after my first battle with him at the reservoir. He used a blimp and tried to gas the city.
Oh, you came! And here I was so worried I made you up that you were a figment of my imagination, fake as the Tooth Fairy!
No, but I'll take some teeth. I knocked him into the bay. I used the bat boat to drag the gas cell out into the water before it infected anyone. Then I rushed back to look for him. I searched the bay for hours, trying to find some sign of him, but there was nothing. Afterward, the whole way back to the cave, I remember being so angry with myself for not catching him. I was actually shaking with anger. I'd never gotten that way about an unfinished case before. Never. I was just starting to understand him, you see. The reservoir gave me a sense of him, but now I was just starting to understand.
Understand what, Bruce?
That he was different from the rest, Tim. That he was about something else, and willing to do anything to make his point.
What point?
He's chaos, Bruce. What else?
Quiet. Go on, Bruce.
After searching the bay and finding nothing, I took the boat back to the cave. I came in through an opening in the South Palisades that I've since closed off. After surfacing, I went directly upstairs to the manor and slept. Or tried to. But just hours later, I came down to the cave again to revisit the case. All of it. From the slide containing the waste that made him, to the toxin from the blimp. But when I got down to the cave, I found something.
Meaning what?
There, in the water beside the boat. I found his card. The card hanging here is a replica of the one I found in the water that morning. That one, the original, I tested every way possible. No homing device, no toxin, nothing. Just a simple playing card.
Whoa, whoa! You're saying the Joker may have gotten into the cave? That he might have spent a morning lurking around in here?
No, Dick. He must have attached the card to the boat after falling from the blimp. He likely used an adhesive that was water-soluble and washed away.
But that's a theory, Bruce.
And if he did make it in?
He didn't. I'm just explaining what he's referring to by his card. I'm trying to explain the game he's playing.
But if he did make it in, he'd know you were Bruce Wayne. And if he figured that out, it'd be easy enough by association over time to figure out who all of us are. How could you have kept this from us?
He didn't get into the cave, Barbara. I'm sure of it.
All ears, Bruce. Why?
Because it'd have been impossible, Jason. Even back then, before I added the safeguards. First, the Batboat would have picked up the extra weight. Second, if he did somehow manage to evade the sensor, he'd still have to make it through the tunnels. Meaning he'd have to hang onto the boat while it traveled almost 5 miles underwater at speeds of nearly 50 miles an hour. None of us could do that. Not me, not you. Third, if he made it in, there'd be traces of him. Evidence from the sensors, from the alarms. There'd be a record. I'm telling you, unequivocally, there's no chance, none, that he made it in here.
No offense, Bruce, but the Joker's been pulling off the impossible left and right. Now, I asked you, outside Gordon's hospital room, if there was anything you weren't telling me, and you said no.
Because there wasn't, damn it. Joker did not get in here. Like I said, the closest he could have gotten is the cave juncture near Miagani Falls, where the boat dives. That's miles from here.
It's still in the cave system.
Yes, and there are 100 homes the tunnel system could lead to from that point.
Unless he made it past the dive.
He didn't. He doesn't know who we are. He doesn't care. Don't you see? He's playing us against each other. This, right here, is what he's after.
Well, it looks like you're doing his work for him, Bruce, because you keep secrets from us, but not from him. You should have told us about the card.
If he knew I was Barbara, then the time he came to my father's house.
Barbara, don't. He was after your father, not you. You know that. Look, all of you. Until this time, he's only come after you tangentially, to get to me. But now he's saying he's coming for each of you head on. And when Joker comes for you, he goes for everything you love, everything you care about, to destroy it. Believe me when I say I'm trying to protect you by doing this myself. Please, stay away and stay safe. Leave Gotham if you have to.
You trained us to be heroes, Bruce. Let us in on the plan. Let us help you take him down.
Not with him.
You can't protect us, Father. We want to fight with you. What would you have us do? Stay here in the caves?
Man, like it's secure.
It's secure.
Tell that to Alfred.
Jason!
I have a lead to follow.
But Bruce, we have to—
Stop talking. It's his need for help that'll bring him down tonight. He's been planning for a year, plotting and watching. But to pull off everything he intends, he needs help. At the reservoir, he used a cellular signal in his remote to contact men hiding in the trees. Those men, the help he's using, is where I can get to him. Get to him before he gets to them. Before he does whatever he's planning to do to Alfred. It's the only way. Beating him to his punchline. Ruining his joke. I traced the cellular signal Joker sent to a prepaid cell phone number. A burn phone. Purchased with cash at a Gotham electronics shop 9 days ago. The phone is untraceable, but traffic light footage of the corner shows a man exiting the shop at the time of the purchase. A man identified by the computer as Dylan McDyer, 45 years old, widowed, 4 children, and McDyer resides.
What the hell?
Right here.
Dad!
Don't be afraid. Your father and I just need to have a little talk. Don't we?
I had to. He said he'd kill my family. He's been watching us, Batman, please. Watching us all for a week.
You and who else?
All of us from work. All the guards from Arkham.
Dylan McDyer, a 9-year veteran officer of Arkham Asylum. I assumed he and a few others had taken up with Joker out of greed or fear. But the story he tells me there in his dining room, it's something worse than I expected. A story about an asylum held hostage by a madman. A killer who sent the guards home every night. The ones with families. Forced them to pretend everything was fine. To pretend that the asylum was business as usual. While the whole time, day by day, the inside was being transformed. Transformed into what exactly? McDyer wasn't sure. No one was, he said. But he saw glimpses down the hall. Saw miles of current brought in. Generators and cables. Mortar and spackle and paint. He heard the screaming, too. Saw bloody towels come down the hall in a wheelbarrow. Heard bodies going down the incinerator chute. The metallic bang, bang, bang. And then the thud. The smoke and smell and laughter from above. Always the laughter. Whatever he was changing into, McDyer said to me. He said it was for you, Batman. He said he was making it your castle. A place to come home to. So now, Bruce, as you enter, tell yourself, he's just a man, like you. Tell yourself he has flesh that can be ripped, bones that can be shattered, that he needs to breathe, to sleep, to eat. Prove it to yourself. Stare back at him, into those damn eyes. Stare into them until he flinches. Until you see them work like human eyes. Until you see the pupils change. It happens all of a sudden. Just a tiny shift. But there it is. You stare back and you see it. The smallest flicker in the pupils, but still. And you say to yourself, see? Beneath it all, he's just what you thought he was. Just a man. And ignore the fact that what you saw those tiny pupils do was expand. Expand for you after you stared back long enough. Ignore the fact that what you saw those black points expand with was love.
Let's see if you can get this one. What's an 11-letter word for self-disgrace? Stumped? Oh, Charles. I thought you might be. Night after night, I give you these little chances to prove yourself, but you always disappoint. I promise you know this one. Degradation, alienation. That time in grade school you spilled milk on the girl you spent your nights dreaming of. Not to mention every night you're locked in here with me. Do you give up? The word is humiliation. I thought it would be appropriate. You realize I've given up on the paper crosswords, don't you, Charles? They were boring me to death. I'm only doing this for you. And what for? Are you even listening to me?
Said he'd rip out my girl's throat, Mr. Riddler. Said he'd make me eat it.
Now who said that?
Oh no, Chuck! Get over here, we need help! Oh my god, it's crushing me! God! Oh!
Keep marching, boys, not much farther.
Oh, how curious.
Steady! Steady!
I'm losing my grip! Oh god, my legs!
No! Oh my god! This is supposed to be special! Don't you understand? How can this beauty be expected to perform tonight if you're dropping her all over the place? This horse is ruined.
Oh god, my legs!
Get the next one from out front. And do it right this time. Can't have a nice party without horses now, can we?
But what about Steve?
Steve is ruined too.
Oh god.
Now go!
Alright, let's get back to work.
Oh, hey, Eddie. Didn't see you there. Glad you could make it.
Being incarcerated certainly has its upsides.
That's my Eddie. Why don't you come out of that cell? There's so much to do, so much to say. I'm putting on a show. Of course, you've probably guessed that already. Always 10 steps ahead, aren't you, Eddie?
Yes, of course. You'll find the keycard to the door attached to that poor guard you just gunned down.
Oh, come on now. Where's the fun in that? You've been locked in there for ages. You're the Riddler, for Pete's sake. Don't pretend you didn't figure a dozen ways out on your first night. I know you better than that.
You clearly want me involved in whatever you've got planned out there, so open the door. I'm not in the mood for your petty games, Joker.
Oh, don't lie to me, Eddie. You're always in the mood for games. Here, I'll make it interesting. The formula's old and a bit diluted, but it's still quite powerful if you give it a couple minutes. I do know how much you love a death trap.
Stop this, Joker.
No, that's the whole point. You stop this. Can't bring you along to the party if you're not at your best, now can I? And you certainly haven't been your best of late. You always showed so much promise, Eddie. I loved that in you. Right from the beginning. You see the bigger game. So what the hell are you doing in here, Eddie? There's still good work to be done. But you'll have to up your game, pal. See, I can't bear to see you wasting away in here. I'd rather see you dead. And by the look of the clock, you're almost there.
There were 46 ways out of that cell, Joker. Only 4 that met your time requirement. The easiest would have been to hit the glass perfectly at the shattering point. I opted for method 3. Rewiring the door through the hole in the wall I carved 6 weeks ago. I would have left sooner, but they kept changing the guard shifts on me. I was waiting until the pattern presented itself. You're a bastard, you know that, right?
Oh, I'm quite a bit more than that, Eddie. But so are you. That's the point, don't you see? But quickly now. We must finish getting ready. Care to take a guess at what I have in store? I know you're curious.
This is Jeremiah Arkham's doctoral diploma.
Well, I had to draw on something. It looks so lonely up there, dusty in its frame. I thought I'd put it to better use than he ever did. I'm sure he appreciates it, wherever he is. One of the closets, I think. But no matter. Take a look.
I think I can guess what you have planned, Joker. I've known you long enough. I don't understand.
It's not for you to understand, my boy. This is just for him and me. But trust me, you're gonna want to come along for the ride. This is gonna be something to remember. I see you're ready to start. Arm out, stiff back.
Stay focused, Bruce. You got here before he was ready for you.
I know how much you like to lead, Bats. But since you're so rusty, I think I'll lead this time.
Just stay one step ahead of him.
Faster? You want to go faster? Less. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
You've got the advantage. Hold on to it.
Oh, don't be so rigid, old friend. Let go a little. Let the music move you. Let the mood sway you. A royal dance macabre.
Don't listen to him.
A dance of the dead before the king. A dance of peasants. Of servants.
Don't think of Alfred. Don't think of the family. Don't let him throw you. You know this place, inside and out. You know the walls, the hallways, the cracks.
Oh, shh. Don't be distracted. You have returned from abroad, from distant realms to your castle. And they dance to welcome you home. Home to Arkham Asylum.
Please. Save us.
Help us. Please. We've been dancing for days. Please, help us.
The men in the cells. I know them all. Their histories. Ronald, Peters, the guards with no families. The ones no one would miss past a few simple excuses. The glass is super-grade polycarbonate. I could shatter it, but the embedded steel netting would keep them caged. He's running current into the water on the floor. Push of a button could kill them all.
That's right. They dance for you. The whole place. It's alive. Alive! With monstrous love for you, that is. You stop them from dancing, though. And as your humble servant, I'll have to retire them. Once and for... Ah! An EMP pulse. Trying to use my own trick against me, eh? Oh, bad move, Bats. The emergency power system is safeguarded against charges like that. It's a new measure, which you'd know if you visited more often. Either way, I'm afraid your dancers need to take a bow now.
Please, no! Don't do it, Joker!
Huh? What the?
We're still alive! Look! Those things Batman tossed in absorbed the water!
Oh, indeed they did! See, that's the Bats I remember! That's who I've missed! Fast and lean! Now, where on earth have you snuck off to?
He's somewhere close. Could be the control room, but more likely Jeremiah Arkham's personal quarters, designed as a second command center. Quicker to go up the elevator shaft, but too easy to get trapped in there. Stick to the softer passageways, Bruce. The administrative hive behind the walls, where he might not have eyes. It's the longer route, but you'll keep the advantage. You'll get the jump on him. Just stay ahead. What in?
Cutting through the stables, are we? Perfect! It'll give you a chance to do a little sparring. With your royal knights, of course. The inmates! Your Galahans and Gawains and goons. Oh my. I've given them their armor and swords, and now they burn to make you strong, Bats.
Come on, then. Come on.
You heard him! Charge!
Get him! Get him! Get him! Fauci's headed!
Bravo, Bats. I'll admit, I'm impressed.
I'm going to make you pay for this, Joker. All of it.
Hey? But, all this is for you. We all love you here. Look up. Look at what we made you. A royal tapestry.
My God.
A tribute from your faithful. With a little help from the dollmaker, of course. And my, he does enjoy his work. I thought dead would be better. But he put tubes in the stomachs and voila! The live flesh makes the colors pop, no? Oh, it's like yesterday, isn't it? Our adventures. The times we've had. The laughter. The tears of laughter. This whole place. A love letter to you. Slow down a moment. Take a load off and absorb it all.
Don't listen to them. Or him, Bruce. Don't see any of it. Just go. Get to him before he's ready. Get to him. Jeremiah's quarters. They're just ahead. Whatever Joker has planned, he didn't have the time he wanted. He'll throw a fight your way. You know it. Fight through whatever he...
Die, Batman!
Ooh, getting closer now, Bats. You've reached the inner circle, where your real family resides. Your groundskeeper, whose only wish is to dress your lands in ice, in blooms of white death.
9.
Stay still and it might not burn through your chest, Freeze.
That's far enough, Batman. What are you doing? I thought we were...
Your royal player, a theatrical genius, capable of any role that might speak to you. Your darkest fears.
All right, Your Highness, let's rumble.
Let's not forget your physician, who keeps your subjects strong and healthy in their terror.
A tincture for you, my lord. Something special.
Oh, my, you are all fired up, aren't you? I haven't seen you like this well, in a long time, old friend. Move that in front of the door, quick! He's on the stairs! I admit, I didn't expect you to take so little time greeting them. The extended members of your court.
You have him, Bruce. Get in there, now.
You'll have to wait a moment outside the door, I'm afraid. We're not quite ready for you yet. Hurry, get in position. He's coming. He's... Quickly!
Joker, it's... What in...
Welcome to your throne room, Bats, where the magic happens. I hope you like what I've done with the place. I've remade it in your honor. Our once and future Bat King. I invited your inner circle, the ones who love you most. Your man of the cloth, Bishop Cobblepot, who cultivates the city's true religion, Vice.
Hail!
Sir Edward, your strategist, the man who keeps your mind sharp.
Hail, my lord.
Your judge, the Honorable Mr. Dent, who shapes the laws of chaos that govern your kingdom.
Hail, freak.
And of course, little old me. We could have served anyone, Bats. We could have served any king or queen. For example, the King of Metropolis.
Go on.
No, please.
Stop this!
But the saw, I'll...
Maybe. Maybe not. You never know until you try, Big Blue. The current goes on and off at random. Go on now. You live? I'll set you free.
No!
Oh. No. Oh.
You monster!
Oh. You see, Bats? Not worthy. Left wanting. How about the Amazon? Let's see if she has what it takes.
Hit it fast and hard, Bruce. Right at the joint.
Go on, dear.
and pulleth out this chainsaw from the anvil, and ye shall be dubbed.
Hit it with everything you have left. Get past it. Past him.
The right-wise Queen of Gold.
He's in.
Bloody hell.
The bars! Drop the bars! Too slow, Bats. Oh, but what an effort. Really and truly, you almost had us there.
What's the matter, Joker? So quiet all of a sudden.
He cut the power. We got nothing.
Go on. Throw it. Make sure you aim for the right grin, though.
I don't need to throw a damn thing. The police will be here any minute. I'm just going to stand here and enjoy the view. Now let Guard Freeman go.
What the hell is happening, Joker?
What's happening is that the bat just won, you damn idiot.
Oh, I don't think so. Look to your left, Bats, will you? At the magic mirrors on the wall?
No.
Yes. Yes, old friend, I'm afraid you blew it. If only you'd kept them close. But you never do you? No, you send them off. You shut them out. You dangle them like bait.
Well, well. Nicely played.
And that's the point, Bats. The proclamation I made to you. Be as fast and smart as you want, but as long as they live and you keep up this farce, you'll always lose. Now that leaves you with only one thing left to do. And that is to accept your true role, to embrace it, and in doing so to take your rightful place upon your throne. That's right. Sit down, my king.
Not bad, clown.
And now I'm so glad I came.
Where are they? What have you done to them?
Sit down, and you'll find out. Fight your destiny. You'll never find a single trace of any of them. Ever. You'll grow old wondering what happened to them, what I did to each one. Now, sit your ass down! Hail! 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 See you on the flip side, old friend.
Is he dead?
I find that highly improbable, Dent.
I don't care about the bloody probabilities, Edward. I just want to get the hell out of here before the police arrive.
Couldn't agree more, Penguin. So let's make it a bit more absolute. Heads, we shoot the bat in the cow. Tails, we shoot him in the gut.
Tut, Harvey. You know that's not how this works. That's not how the game is played.
Fine then. I'll play. Where do we go next, Joker?
Go back to the streets, my faithful courtiers. Or back to yourselves. You played your parts beautifully, but now it's over. This next bit is a private affair.
You can't cut us out, Joker. You brought us in. We're here to the end. So I'll ask again. Where are we going?
Well, when you put it that way, I guess you're going nowhere.
Joker, I don't belong in this madhouse. Riddler, find us a way out now, and there's $20,000 in it for you. Cash, gold, digital, name your currency.
Well...
Eddie.
Whoops! Guess I hid some teeny tiny tranks in that lovely green jacket I brought him. You know, just in case I needed to buy myself a little time. But anyways, the king and I have to get moving. We've got dinner reservations with the whole family. Can't be late for that. Don't want to make a bad impression.
No, you're not going anywhere. I'm sick of your act, clown. You don't have any special claim to him.
We've all been at this for years. Open these damn bars and we'll follow. As long as the bat dies, we'll do anything you want. We have the right to see this through.
The right? Oh, that's rich, Harvey. That really is. I'm cracking up all over. Do you realize how pathetic you sound? Oh, please, Mr. Joker, please let me help kill the Batman, Mr. Joker. It's my right. You want to know why I chose you to play the judge in my little tableau? It's because you're nothing, Harvey.
My name is Two-Face.
Oh, hush now, Harvey. You know it's true. All it took was a little acid to the face, and everything you stood for got thrown out the window. And it turns out you were just waiting for the chance to pretend to be one of the gangsters you used to lock away.
Shut up, Joker.
And heck, in this city, that brand of justice is perfect. The kind of justice that's meaningless. Where one side of the coin is just as good as the other. Where there's no difference between right or wrong.
Shut the hell up.
Oh, but don't get me wrong, Harvey. None of us respect you. We just tolerate you. So you want to pull that trigger? Go on. I dare you. Just one little thing to keep in mind. I gave you that suit. I gave you that gun. You already know how I booby-trapped poor old Eddie. Can you really be sure that I didn't see this coming too? Maybe I swapped it with a gun that shoots backwards. Maybe it'll just give you a big, heart-stopping shock. Or maybe, just maybe, it'll shoot a bullet straight through my head. You can shoot them all, too. Pretend you've had a change of heart. Be one of the good guys again. What do you think? Lot of options there. Hope your little coin has enough sides.
Are you two fairies bloody finished? Good. I know this sounds ridiculous, but you'll have to listen to reason, Joker. Let me out, and I could give you millions. I could give it to you tonight.
Oh, what would I do with all that money? No. I think I'll keep things according to plan. But how's about this for your trouble? A little taste of what's to come. Be warned, though, it might not sit well with you. I can't imagine it'll go over well with the Bat Babies either.
Bloody hell! Oh, Lord!
You have to be joking.
Do I? It's in the name, I suppose. But that's the whole thing with a joke. You have to play with their expectations. But anyways, time for dinner. The first time was frightening, wasn't it?
Where?
Look. Here it comes. See?
Joker.
Yes. Joker is here with you in the dark. We're watching it come for you, as I'm sure it did that first time. Oh, it wants you. Wants you bad.
Joker, listen.
No. There is no reasoning with it. It was the same for me when I saw it coming. When I saw you coming. No reasoning.
Stop this. Now.
And so you called out there in the dark. Even though you knew you were seeing it, your face, the real bone and tooth face beneath it all.
Joker!
You knew it in your soul, but still you called out to someone, anyone, to pull you up from the darkness and into the light.
My God.
Ta-da! Dinner is served. Oh, and don't worry, old friend. They're all fine and dandy. Just bound and gagged. Silent listeners at the table. I've kept them entertained, though. I've been talking to them for hours. Telling them what you really think of them. Oh, their ears are burning. bats! Oh, hot!
In about 6 seconds, I'll be free, Joker. And I'm gonna break every...
Not so fast, bats. I wouldn't get up if I were you. After all, you smell something.
Gasoline.
That's right. They've been anointed, and they await your judgment. There are flints beneath your throne and under your table, sire. So at any time during our meal, should your true feelings get the better of you, should you tire of their company, all you need to do is stand, leave the table, and they will burn with shame. Now, though, it's time to eat. To finally lift the lid on this family dish. Earlier, you asked about old Jeeves. Mr. Pennyworth.
Where is he?
Oh, he's around. And ready for service. See? He's right here, and just itching to help.
Alfred, thank God.
Mr. Pennyworth, now that we're all here, will you do the honors of opening our guests' eyes to the feast before them?
Alfred, listen to me.
No. Listen to me, Alfield boy. Go on now. It's time. Time for the first course.
Joker, what have you done?
What have I done? I've simply dressed them up for the party. Or rather, undressed them. Taken off the clothes that have been invisible to everyone but you, my king. Exposed them. And speaking of exposing, Mr. Pennyworth, would you serve us, please? Oh, I so hope you like it, everyone. I made it with lots of love.
How could you?
How? It was easy, Bats. Just slice, pull, chill, and serve. A 30-minute recipe. They come off so easily, too. There's nothing beneath these pretty things, after all. They're not like you and me, you see. Not under the skin. That's what I've been trying to tell you. Why I did this to my own sweet mug. To show you. Show you that beneath these faces, well, it's just soft, tender stuff. Stuff you could just poke your finger through. Beneath my grin, though, is just more grin. And beneath that face of yours is something snouted and fanged and lovely. And that's what this is about. Reminding you of the bond we share, you and I.
I hate nothing more on this earth than you, Joker. Nothing.
Oh, I beg to differ. If that's so, then why, pray tell, do you keep the game afoot, O great detective? Why have you never exposed me? Who I really am? Or was, before my becoming.
There's never been any DNA to link you to.
Oh, tut-tut, never mind. Let's just cut right to the heart of it, shall we? The black, shrunken heart. Beat, 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 beat. Why have you never killed me?
Because you...
win.
Oh, I love that one. Woo, right, because I'd win. Now, see this? This is how I win, Bats. I win by living. By keep on keeping on. What you just said. That you don't do it because I'd win. That's what you tell yourself, what you tell them. Because you don't want to admit the truth. That and the old slippery slope excuse, am I right? You kill me and suddenly, who knows? What's stopping you from killing all of us baddies? From going on a downright spree? But I call guano there, old friend. I mean, you really think you couldn't kill just me, Joker, and stop? No one would have to know. You could do it somewhere away from prying eyes. Down in the dark. And then you could bear that cross, couldn't you? Alas, poor Joker, I knew him, and so on.
No.
Oh, that's your story and you're sticking to it, eh? All right, then. Allow me to play one more card, will you? The Joker. The card of truth. Let me call your bluff once and for all and show my hand. Let me tell them the real reason you don't end it. The one you don't want to admit in front of them. The one you'll never admit to anyone but me. So you want to know, kiddies? You want to know why the doors and windows get left unlocked at night? Why he lets me creep in over and over to get you, and you, and you again, and you, and you. You want to know who wrote this thing for me? It was you, Bats. You wrote this little love letter, this backwards map, this hit list. And you write it again and again every time you keep one of us alive but let one of them fall. And they will fall. Maybe one by one, maybe together. But look to the future. Really look. And you know it's coming. That day when they're all dead and buried in their cold bat graves. But look. There's me and my friends. And why, we're still alive and kicking. And there you are, Bats. Chasing us, forever chasing. And why? It's because you want it to happen. It's what you need. Because you see, with us, you're more. With us, you transcend. With us, you're always. But them. They make you everything you want to forget that you are, everything you're afraid of. And you were afraid when you took them in. I know, it's okay, old friend. It was a moment of weakness. The dirt was pulling. But you don't have to be afraid anymore, don't you see? Because Joker's here now. He carried out your orders, and he's here to rescue you finally from this nightmare. And now, all that's left to do is light the candles and celebrate. So let's do it, shall we? Take my hand, and let's put the kiddies to bed once and for all. And together, we'll go raise some hell. Now, would you like to do the honors? Or shall I? Go on, or I will. I know you want to.
Love!
You know me so well, Joker. You should have realized. Nobody knows these caves better than me.
Huh? What are you?
That's not funny!
Damian, I have you. You're all right.
Is it bad? Tell me I can take it. My face is numb. So it was all a twisted joke?
Keep Alfred restrained. We'll get him back to the cave and...
Go! Go after him, Bruce!
He's gone. I'm not leaving you all. Not again.
Bruce, listen to me this time. We'll be fine. Go get him. You okay, Barbara?
I think so. But look, there's something wrong with it.
You think?
No, I mean, there's something and it's...
Just stay
Is everyone okay? I said, is everyone
That's so good.
You had to go and ruin it, didn't you? Blowing out the candles, wrecking the whole...
Shut up. No more talk. Enough.
I see. A dance, then.
No more dances.
Then, just a quarrel.
No more quarreling.
What do you mean?
I mean, no more of any of it. Not this time.
Oh, but yes, Max. This time, too. I made sure you'll get what you really want. Right now, your precious family is tearing itself apart. I gassed them. A new concoction. Particularly potent, old friend. So if I were you, I'd go back and help them before there's nothing left. Nothing but scraps for pennyworth. Right, Bats. Right. You're really just going to let them die. Sure you are.
No, but I have faith in them.
Well, you shouldn't. They're not your family. They're killing you, you know. They're making you...
They make me stronger.
Liar! You know they don't make you anything but... You know what, Bats? Maybe I was wrong about you. Maybe your true face has changed. Let's see!
Not that way, Joker. Not by accident. Everything that happens to you tonight happens by my hand. Because I've been thinking about what you said back there, old friend. About why I don't just do it. Finally. So how about it, Joker? How about tonight I go farther than I've ever gone? How about tonight I stop the game once and for all? The drop from here, after all. You'll never survive.
Go ahead and do it then. I dare you. You'll never...
I'll do you one better. Because I did it, Joker. I broke the spell. I did what you wouldn't do. Right here is where you turned back, isn't it? Right at this drop, where the boat dives. Not because you couldn't hold on, but because you wouldn't want to know. But see me, I'm not like you. Not anymore, Joker. And this year, while you were away, I finally deduced it. Who you were before.
Huh. Trying to play my own joke on me, are you?
Your name. Your history.
Sure you do.
All of it. I know it all.
Sure you do.
Who you really are under there.
You won't. They're not your real family. We are. I am.
Well, this is the end of that family then. Because I choose them. Now come a little closer, old friend.
It hurts so good.
So I can whisper right into your ear.
This isn't what you want. You know it, I know it, and now they know it too. They'll always know. In the end, the real end, the only ones left will be you and me.
Your name, Joker. Your real name is...
Shut up!
What in heaven's name is that fiery ball in the sky?
You've got good timing, Alfred. The rain finally stopped a few minutes ago. How are you feeling?
Like hell, honestly. But I'll be alright soon. How are they?
Recovered. Physically. It's strange, though. There's a trace of radioactive isotopic material in the toxin he used on you and the rest of the family. The computer is still working to identify it. Just a minuscule amount. Nothing harmful. But still. I actually invited them over to talk. They should be here soon.
And you, Master Bruce? How are you?
I should let you rest. But first, this is for you.
What in... You will promptly take this back, sir. Heaven help me, I will wrap this IV pole around your...
1 ding for food, 2 for a drink, 3 for a real drink.
Go to hell. Sir. Sir, are you sure you're all right?
I went to see him once, Alfred. I visited him. In Arkham. It was just after we took Dick in. I went under the guise of Bruce Wayne investing in a new wing for the asylum. When we neared his cell, I asked the director for a glass of water. Made a show of it. Once I was alone, I went to his door. Joker. I found this. I think it belongs to you. He looked right at the card, Alfred, and right at me. But he didn't see me. He didn't see me at all. It was then that I knew that he didn't care who I was beneath the mask, and never would. Knew that he was incapable of even broaching the subject of Bruce Wayne. It would ruin his fun. So you see, I knew there was never any chance that he'd gotten into the cave. I knew it because I know him. Know him better than I want to admit. But there's no way to tell him that, Alfred, is there? No way to explain that I did let him in, but only to try to end it. To try...
Master Bruce.
No, I'm just saying, Alfred. They know that he's wrong, don't they? About why I never did it before now. About all of it. Because he is wrong. I'll never let that happen, what he said. I'll never let it end up like that. Everyone gone except me and...
Sir, please. He's gone now. It's over.
Yes. I'll ring you when the family arrives. That's Tim texting now. He can't make it. There's something from Barbara, too. Still no word from Jason.
That still leaves Master Damian and...
Just rest, Alfred. I'll be back soon. Dick?
Bruce, I'm just calling to...
It's all right. I understand. Dick, what did he say to you in the dark before I woke?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. And
He didn't say anything, Bruce. We didn't even know he was there.
Identity unknown. Alert. Isotope in Joker toxin identified.
Show.
Element 105. Dubnium.
Other names?
Honium.
Original element symbol.
Ha.
Yeah! Oh, ow! Ah! Fuck! God damn it! Ow! God! Oh my God! Fuck me! Ah.